All right, so this is Joe. Joe is going to help us with showing you how to get a bridle on a horse who might be not inclined to have it done. And this is just a bitless bridle. He's got some sensitivity around his head, don't you, Joe? Huh? And he's a little on the suspicious side. He has had a bridle on before, but it's been a while. And as I said, he's a little interesting around the head and a little suspicious because I haven't done anything with this horse in almost a year, huh, buddy? We've been focusing on everybody else, haven't we? You got it, Joe. You're fine. You're fine. Good boy. Good boy. You got it. So when I first met Joe, our goal with him was just to get him so that he could have a fly mask on. Huh. Obviously, we've met that goal because you're wearing one now, huh, buddy? I know. You're good. Yeah. Highly suspicious, I know. Very suspicious. You got it, Joe. Like a boy. You're fine. You're good. Which side am I allowed to touch, huh? Can I touch you over here? There's like a boy. There you go. I know. You're still highly suspicious. You got it. Oh boy. So a little bit about Joe. Joe is a Mustang. He was in the holding pens, I think as a yearling when he was rounded up. And what happened with him is he got his head stuck. You're fine. In the holding pen. And it caused a good amount of damage. Yeah, you're fine. In his upper neck cranial area here. And it's made him really sensitive, huh, buddy? I know. You got it. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Good boy. I know. You got it. I know. And part of his sensitivity is he's got some good trigger stacking going on. So if multiple things are touching him at the same time, he tends to have a little bit more of an issue too. Good boy. You got it. You got it. There goes the fly mask. All right. Good boy. He also has a little bit of reduced vision in this left eye. He's got a little cloudy spot in it. I think it happened at the same time as his head neck injury of getting stuck in the fence. Huh. There's a good boy. So if you have a horse that's extra sensitive or has never had much handling around the head, obviously for the training program, I'm going off of you have a horse that can at least be haltered, right? So haltering, usually we go around the neck and then we scoop up the nose. I'm not going to bother doing that part here because the goal is to get the bridle on him. So if you've got a horse that's a little sensitive, you may start with just rubbing the neck. Good boy. And here I'm just going to go over his ear real quick. Good boy. There you go. Good boy. Good. And with him, sometimes what I had to do when I first started working with him was just rest my hand and then retreat. Bring my hand up, rest it, wait for him to relax, and retreat. And I did a lot of that stuff just to get him used to things. Oh, yep, that piece of hair right there, that's exciting, huh? Just to get him used to things, touching him and getting comfortable with stuff up around his crown. I've got our lead rope. That's a good boy. You got it. So on taller horses, I usually have my hand here. On shorter horses, I'll have my hand up here. But for the sake of a horse that's a little on the sensitive side, I'll usually keep my hand here so I've got a little bit more control over where this thing's going. Huh. There's a good boy. Good. Can you be up just a little bit? Thank you. There's a good boy. Yep, you got it. Oh, you're fine. I know. I know. You got it. There. So I'm looking for him to just Relax and soften. Because right now he's wanting to push out and to the right. There we go. Good boy. And for your average horse, you're not going to have to go through as much things as I'm going to have to do with him. Because, they don't have neurological damage that they're dealing with, Good boy. There you go. Good boy. Now back over here. So Joe is just a pasture pet. He's an important part of the herd. He does keep the babies regulated in company and stuff like that, but we kind of gave up on saddle training for him because of some of his issues due to his injury as a baby. You got it. There's a good boy. There, good boy. And we determined it was better for everybody if we just, so long as he can do his normal, get his fly mask on, farrier, all that, so long as he can be taken care of properly, he didn't really need to be a riding horse. We've done some in-hand stuff with him, he long lines and stuff, but it's, sometimes he's okay until he's not. And a lot of horses can be that way, especially if you ignore the multiple things that might be causing problems with them. But because he's so sensitive, and it can be something as simple as, like, one time I was putting the bridle on and I accidentally tugged his hair and he got very offended, and it took a long time to get the bridle back on. Oh, dude. So again, he's pushing on me a little bit. I'm just doing little nudges until I feel him. There we go. Soften back towards me. You got it, Joe. There you go. Good boy. There. So a lot of this with him is waiting for him to relax, waiting for him to soften into what I'm doing, waiting for him to drop his head. Because you can see his natural tendency is to want to, there's a good boy, up, elevate and be worried a little bit. You got it, Joe. You got it. Yep. Yep. There you go. Good boy. I know. I know. Good boy. Good. Okay. So there I changed tactics for just a second. I held it on him, and I know I'm going to end up grabbing towards his ears. So while it's on his face, I went ahead and touched his ears. Because he is very much a things pile on, too many sensations horse, and he gets overwhelmed. So just kind of adding in there an extra step of, okay, this can be on your face and I can touch your ear, Oh, you're actually going to be better for that, huh, buddy? Okay. Good boy. All right, this is not set for you, so we're going to take that off. Good boy. So, and sometimes it pays to experiment a little bit. He didn't like me having my hand over his nose, apparently, and when I swapped to hand in between the ears, he's like, oh, okay, I remember that part. Oh, you remember that part. And he offered a better solution. So have what you're going to do and experiment. If, you know, bringing your hand up this way, oh, you're fine, isn't working so well, there you go. Good. Try it with the overhand. Oh, was that a one-shot deal, buddy? Huh? Here, can we step you over here just a little bit? Good boy. There's a good boy. Where you going, Joe? Oh boy. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. There's a good boy. Get that part over your nose. Far ear. Near ear. Good boy, Joe. Good boy. Here's a good boy. So one of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they go to put a bridle on is with the ears. I know, you're fine. There's a good boy. I know. Oh, I remember this. I do. I remember you being a little weird about this. Huh. There's a good boy. Good. So because he was a little shy about it, I went ahead and just sat there and rubbed his ear a little bit. Said, okay, this is the hand. It's going to touch your ear. You're fine. And then pushing it over. So one of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they go to put a bridle on, and this is more of a problem in a bitted bridle than a bitless one, because on a bitless bridle, it'll go up the nose only so far, and then you're stuck. A bitted bridle, you got the lips, and you can, if you do this wrong, you can pull the bit way deep up into the mouth as you're trying to get the ears in. And what I see some people do is they bring the bridle up and they try and get the crown all the way past the ears instead of bringing the ears forward. So what I like to do, and we spend a lot of, I know, you're fine. Spend a lot of time doing this with him, is just taking the ear and pressing it flat forward. Taking the ear, pressing it flat forward. So as you bring that bridle up, you press that ear flat towards the center of the forehead, and that prevents a lot of grumpiness, doesn't it? Oh. All right, shall we try this way again? There's a good boy. You got it. I'm just looking again for him to kind of there. Soften. Good boy. You got it. Oh, you're fine. And not be leaning on me. Oh, I know. I'm just attacking you with it, aren't I? It's just awful. Step up here, Joe. Whoop. There's a good boy. You got it. Good boy. And I think some of this is going over the eyeball. Huh. Is my arm going over your eyeball? You're fine. You know, if you kept pushing, if you stopped pushing into it, it wouldn't be over your eyeball so much. Yep. Nose. Oh, I know. It's just awful on your nose right now. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So when you're in this position, my hand is over here on, yeah, you're not going to let me do that very well, are you? Yeah, because you just don't like it across your eye. There, okay. But if you've got your hand around the nose like this, as you bring the bridle up, you're going to end up in this position. You're going to just use this hand. Oh, you're fine. To push that ear forward. There you go. Good boy. But we'll go ahead and demonstrate this direction because you were, hey, Joe, a little more amenable. So he does keep turning his head away. He's like, I'd rather not be here. And it's like, it's okay, Joe. We're almost done. But I'm not going to chase him with the bridle. If I start just kind of trying to wrangle it on his head, I'm going to just have a fight, and he's not going to be happy with me. So instead, I'm going to say, hey, I do need you here, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. I do need you here. Just looking to shape him in the direction that I want. Good boy. Yeah, we're going to have to go this way. So we need a hand there. There you go. Good boy. Good. Bring it up. Nose over. Good boy. Our hand's going to push that ear forward. Hold it out. Push that ear forward. And there we go. Good boy. There's a good boy. Do up your throat latch. So getting it off, we got 2 thumbs. He's got 2 ears. I like just getting my thumb behind each ear. And again, here I'm going to warn him a little. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to touch your ears here. The bridle's going to touch your ears. My hand's going to touch your ears. I'm just going to push it off. Good boy. Had I just shoved it off, we would have seen a head twist and toss, wouldn't we? Because We're a sensitive guy, aren't we? Good boy. All right, last one. And try one more with this one, huh? See if we can. Yep, don't chase you, huh? Don't want to chase you. You're good, Joe. Good boy. I know. I know. It's touching you everywhere, isn't it? Just touches you everywhere. Got it. You got it. Good boy. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah. So he's not going to have that right now, and that's okay. I'm just going to rub him up here. I want to at least be able to touch the ear. Yeah, you're fine. There, good boy. And I'm going to leave that. It's not worth fighting him over it, so we'll do it one more time the way that he prefers. A good boy. Yeah, just bring it up there. Good. Far ear first, then the near one. Oh boy, do up your throat latch. Ta-da. And then one more time taking it off. Again, because it's Joe. Most horses you're not going to have to sit here and warn them about where that your hand's coming and you're going to touch their ears and all that, but we're a little bit of a special case here. You're a good boy though. You try so hard. But hopefully that gives you some ideas and plans about getting your bridle on your horse. Huh, Joe? Ready for your fly mask again? Huh? Like a boy. Yeah. Oh. Does it go better this way? You're such a weirdo. So it's a little funny having just the fly mask come up here. He's like, no, but once my hand touched up at his crown, he's like, oh, okay, and he's fine. So each horse is an individual, and some of them are extra individual, aren't they, Joe? Aren't you? There's a good boy. Good boy, Joe. Not bad for not having it on in over a year.